Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys my go-to glam look. This is what I would usually do when I need to look good and take pics. How to look like a filter. Yup. There are steps that I change up, but most of the time it stays the same, like most of the things. So we're gonna first start off with foundation. I've already done my skin prep and also my sunscreen. Usually I will go in with this Shu Uemura foundation because it's super light. I just like lighter products because I don't like feeling cakey, feel like it's suffocating my skin. I only take like this much because this is more than enough. And a tip to have like more of a flawless base is to not put so much at once. You just dab a little first and then spread it out. And then if the coverage is not enough, you can layer it up instead of putting a heavy layer all at once. Once the foundation is spread out, I just use my fingers because I don't have a brush or like a spatula. Just take a sponge, it's just a dry sponge, and just dab it in. I always dab it like facing out. And usually, I just use a dry sponge because I never got around to using like a wet sponge. I don't know, the feeling is a little bit weird for me. I've never used a beauty blender. I don't know, I just never gotten around it. I always like using sponges. Concealer time. Always using the same concealer. I needed one layer of foundation because I usually only do one layer, but if I'm looking for like super high coverage, then I'll use 2 layers, but usually I'll just go over with the concealer. And I'm just gonna dot it on the places that I need. Again, like my previous video, I said to let it dry before you blend it, then the coverage will be stronger. Honestly, the finger is the best, like, cause you can get like a more precise spot, but I'm just too lazy sometimes. Oh, I put way too much under my eye. Can you see it's caking up? Usually under the eye, just try to use your fingers. I just put the remaining on my nose because the nose is where people sweat a lot, and when you sweat, like, you get like patches of makeup and it's not nice. So next, I usually go in with contour. I always use this contour. I mean, I only have one, so I'll just draw like this on this side, on my cheekbones, and that's it. Blend it out. I use like different blushes every other day, like when I'm feeling, because I don't know, I just love blush and I have like a lot of blush. But first, I'm gonna be using this. I know it looks super orange, right? But we're gonna layer it, so at the end it doesn't look so orange. And for Rare Beauty blushes like this, I just put it on the back of my hand because, you know, it's gonna be pigmented. My blush placement is usually around this area. Around under my eye area. And I'm not a warm tone girly at all. Like, I am a full, I love my pinks type of girl. Like, this is super orange for me. But it looks nice when it's layered with other blushes. Put it on my nose, also on my chin. Okay, just subtle. And depends on what I'm feeling. I might use this. Go with 1 dot. Because I'm gonna add like powder blush later, so. Okay, now that this is done, we're gonna powder our face. This is super blurring, I feel. I think it's one of my favorite powders right now. And it just blurs my skin, like. Can you see the difference? honestly, I always use like 2 powders, but I feel like this powder is more than enough. Okay, once you are powdered up, I'm gonna go in with a contour. I'm trying to finish this up like it's dead. Okay, this is my nose contour. How to have a snatch nose. I use the lightest color first and contour this part of my nose down one line, but focusing on the brow bone area. Okay, we will add this part later. Now taking the darkest color here, I'm gonna draw a semicircle. Again, same thing with the other side. Semicircle connecting. And then the rest of the powder, I just put it at the edges of my nose. And then taking the light color again, putting inside this, whatever this area is for the nose. I'm just gonna go over again with the darkest color, making sure it's like noticeable. And then line down there. Taking the middle color, just like a small dab, just like a dab, and cutting my nose here. And if it doesn't really look very obvious, so I'm just going to go again with a dark color, again with every single spot. And I'm using a pretty dense flat brush for this. I take a fluffy brush and then going every single area with a light color. It doesn't really look like there's anything on camera, but I swear you can see the shadows. For face contour, starting from my cheekbone area, I'm going to go like a C. Yeah, like a, what's this? Like a S. I saw some makeup artists do this on Xiaohongshu, so I decided to follow it, and the rest of it, I just put it here. I load it up with the powder first. Also, add a little bit on this part and connecting to your forehead. And honestly, sometimes I just look in the mirror and then see which parts, like, I look straight, and then I just contour the parts where I want it to be smaller, like this area, my jaw area. My favorite part is blush, and I always use so many different kinds of blush. But since my blush today is already pretty orange, I'm not going to use too much orange or warm tone colors. It's been a while since I used this. This one is a super cool tone pink. I think I'll use this. I'll use this for this area of my face, because that's a light color and it's like, what's it called? In Chinese it's called pong. Means like, it's like, I don't know, what's it called in English? Fluffy? Puffy? No, that's not the right word. And then I'll use this with this color. It's not super cool. These two colors are a little bit warmer, and this two is like legit purple. The darker one's going outside. The one under my eye and outside of my face. I'm gonna go crazy with this. And I'm gonna take the same color and go on my chin. And I load it on my brush. Maybe because this one is not like super pigmented, so maybe for beginners it's super easy to like use, because it will make you look like a clown. And yeah, this was a staple blush for me. And I bought it in another color also, and I really like it, like this palette. I'm taking the nose contour brush. I'm gonna take any of the color, just mix a bit darker. And I'm gonna go it on my nose here. I'm gonna put it like here. What does it look like? It's nothing on camera. Drawing the front is too harsh for me, I think. I feel like this brow always looks better than this brow. It is what it is. And of course, my brow gel. I just do a quick light coat. because if I go too many times, I look like I have no brows. Mona Lisa. Because it's a blonde color and I clearly have dark brown hair. I don't know what's wrong with this eyelash curler. It always works super nice, but lately it has been failing me. Why? It hasn't been like holding my curls up. And usually my curls are like super tight and straight. Like my lashes are like that. Taking a brown color, just gonna go all over my lid and also focusing on the corners of my eyes. Gorgeous palette. Taking my skinny brush and the brown palette, this brown. I'm just gonna line my outer corners. Make it slightly like a wing. Take a fluffy brush and randomly mix these two colors and just go over my lid like the top area. Now for the bottom, it's taking an angled brush and I'm just gonna take a brown color and line the bottom first. I'm gonna squint and follow my natural eye bag. That should be the perfect size. And then lastly, taking the same dark brown and lining the bottom lash line. Oh, it went in my eye. Should look like this. After this, I always go in with eyeliner. And also, I'm gonna do the inner corners. And also extend, like drawing the inner corner. And lastly, like tight lining the bottom of my lash line. Just did this side and it was a different size, so I had to redo this one because this was thicker. I did both the inner corners. I used this brighten powder. I squint my eyes and also just fill the empty spots right here. And it looks bigger already. And using the Flower Nose glitter, I'm gonna take that and put it under my eye. Take this highlight that I bought. It's a new highlight. And I think the blush it can be heavier. Pink blush and taking the brightening powder again from the Judy Doll palette, putting it on my nose and my nose bridge. Also highlighting this area. I'm debating between these two lashes right now. This is way more dramatic and this is like K-pop idol lashes, like super skinny and nice. Decided to use this one because it's been a while since I used this. And I apply the lashes underneath my eyes. I apply the glue on the inner side of the lashes. I tilt my mirror so it's like facing the ceiling and I look down and I place it. And one is placed like that. And it's super easy to put like under your lashes. Ta-da! And for the last one, is a good tip is to, instead of putting the glue on the, you're gonna put it like directly on the lash band. Dip it on directly on the lash band. And then instead of putting it under your eyelashes, I put it on my eyeliner. So I'll put it like this area. Yep, put it on my eyeliner. so that it looks like my eye is bigger. Can you see the difference? And if you use a bigger and more dramatic lash, your eye is gonna look way bigger. Like if you use the lash I showed, like a more thicker, fluffier type of lash, and you put it like your outer corner and stick it on your eyeliner, and then your eye is gonna look super big. Once my lashes are on, I'm looking way more glam already. Gonna do bottom lash. Take the same highlight on here. Finally, lining my lips with a lip liner. It's a bit dramatic today. Went downstairs to take my lip piece. So first, I'll use this Dior lip gloss. And it's super hot pink, so I just dab like in the center. Once that hot pink is on, taking my Nude Sticks lip gloss in this super pretty brown color and just layer it over. Just a combo. And my final step for my glam look is to have lenses, and I usually only put lenses after my makeup because I find it way more comfortable to do it that way. Ta-da! And this is my glam look. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!